Our coverage continues now with Ed Davis, the former Boston Police Commissioner who led the city through the Marathon bombing. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So how does an investigation like this unfold? What's the focus right now? We all know this was an awful tragedy. We learned details about this 20-year-old man. But what are some of the first questions that police want to ask in an investigation like this?
Well, after the suspect is out of the way and the victims are taken from the scene, the investigation is the single most important thing that happens. So they seal the area, they document everything as it lies after they evacuate the victims and the other potential victims, and then they bring in crime scene services and other experts that can very methodically go through every piece of evidence that's left at the scene. Shell casings, the individual's, bodily fluids and things like that. It gets very, very intricate and intense. And what they're trying to do is determine exactly second by second what happened in an effort to try to identify why this person would commit such a heinous act. It's incomprehensible that someone would target children and go to a church and attack like this. So it's extremely important, even if the suspect is dead, to put together a very detailed understanding of exactly how he did what he did, and then get into his social media, exploit his telephone, get into witness statements, people that knew him, where he got the guns, things like that. There's a lot to do in Minneapolis today.
Yeah, you mentioned, of course, we know that this happened at a Catholic school. Does this change the focus for investigators on how they do this investigation process?
Well, certainly they will look into motivation that may have a religious basis, or maybe the history of the suspect is in a Catholic school somewhere. So it will go to questions as to why they did what they did. But frankly, the process is the same, whether an incident like this happens in a church or a hospital or a business. It's a very methodical sort of peeling back the onion and finding out exactly how it happened, what and when it happened, with an eye towards trying to understand why it happened.
You know, it's always so sad when something like this happens, but unfortunately in our country, this is another mass shooting at a school. And we know that school starts for so many kids across the area this week and next week. What do you have to say to parents when they send their kids off to school, and just about safety that is just so top of mind for so many parents after something like this?
Well, tragically, this is becoming as common as buying new clothes for school. I think you have to have a conversation with your children about safety, the idea of getting away from any kind of a threat as quickly as possible. It's very troubling that this guy actually brought 2x4s to secure doors so that people couldn't escape. So having an eye on multiple exits, the kind of things that you hope you never have to talk to your kids about, but you really should. The only safe thing to do in a situation like this is put as much distance between you and the incident as possible. And even young children need to know that at this point.
Yeah. All right, Ed Davis, we appreciate your time and your insight on this. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we are continuing to follow this breaking news out of Minnesota. Make sure you stay with News Center 5 on air and on our mobile app for the latest updates.